Hey guys, I'm Paul with Thrift Store Scores. Just wanted to post up my first haul video. This morning I was busy listing, got to the gym for a few hours, and then ended up spending about 4 or 5 hours thrifting. The first Goodwill was probably where I got most of my stuff. Just a couple normal type things for FBA. It was 50% off everything but blue and orange tags at my store, but picked up a lot of stuff with the blue tags. Means it was a Target return or overstock or whatever clearance item. I also got a few things for half price. Little checker set, sealed, $2. Goes for $25 on FBA. This thing, it's a Pyrex bake around. Basically, this thing makes French bread rolls. Pretty cool. It's just a couple parts. It's a little rack with a plastic or a Pyrex tube, I guess, and it sells. I paid $3 for it. It sells for I think $30 on FBA. I got this guy, $7.50. It's an HP notebook quick dock. It gives you all your AV ports and extra ports and stuff, extra USB ports. In the back, when you plug a HP laptop into it, I don't know what other laptops it's compatible with, but it's brand new and sealed. Like I said, $7.50. I think it goes for 40 or 45 bucks on FBA. This thing was $1. It's a Crayola set of crayons, colored pencils, and watercolors, and everything's brand new. Even watercolors haven't been used. All the crayons and everything are unused, and then there's a couple extra little parts that are probably going to go to my daughter. Don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I might just give it to my daughter, and I might also just put it up on eBay. Depends on what it's going for, but figured for $1 I couldn't lose. Next thing that I got, I just started picking these up whenever I find them, and they sell really freaking good. Like every one, CD and cassette Walkman, like personal CD and cassette players that I've bought and listed have sold within a few days. This one was $5. I imagine that this is a higher end one. It's Sony. It's got a lot of features. It looks cool. It doesn't look like typical Sony Walkman. If it works, I'm guessing I'll probably get at least 25, possibly 30 or 40. Haven't looked it up. And I got this guy, new in package. The hard drive cover still has the film on it and everything. It was $5. Basically, it's a 2.5-inch notebook hard drive enclosure, and they sell for, I think it was 25 to 30 on FBA. I'm not sure if I'm going to send it in as new or like new. If I have to send it in as new, I think I'll go ahead and risk it, because it's just got one little tear right there. Other than that, everything is sealed inside. It's all in the little baggies, and the manuals have they're all sealed. This was kind of cool. Paid $1.50 for this. It's a Kodak Pocket Instamatic. They don't sell for that much, but with the box and everything, paid $1.50. I've got a guy that owns a vintage store that will probably give me at least $10 for this thing if I bring it to him. And if I can't get more than 20 for it on eBay, then that's what I'm going to do. And if he only gives me 5, so what? Rapport, all that, keep bringing. If you've got guys that you sell to, it's good to bring them stuff all the time so they remember your face, they start expecting to see you, and then when you bring them something really cool, then they're more likely to give you top dollar. got a bunch of other little stuff here and there. Chess set pieces. This was only 50 cents. They're all new and sealed. I can throw it in a padded envelope, sell it at first class. I'll probably sell it for 10 bucks with shipping. Not anything spectacular, but easy money. This is a laser radar detector. Seemed to be, I paid 5 bucks for it. Seems to be going for minimum like 40 or 50. I don't know. It doesn't have the little suction cups that stick onto the windshield, but it should be okay. I'm sure you can find that part. If I have to find it to sell it, then I'll do it. Got this camera. It's a little Canon point and shoot. 5 bucks. Didn't come with a memory card, but it did have a chargeable battery. And best part, it works right out of the box. Fully charged. I didn't even bother to look this thing up because I figured 5 bucks, I'll get 25 for it minimum. Maybe, even if I only get 20, it's all good. Got this little princess camera. I'm probably going to sell this on eBay. It was only 5 bucks. It actually goes for about 40 or 50 on Amazon if I remember right. New. And since this has been cut on the top, I don't think I can sell this as new. So I'll just put it on eBay like new with lots of pictures and see what I can get for it. I know I'll at least get 25, something like that for it. This was kind of cool. $24.99, half off, makes it $12.50. It's a white PS2 Slim. These special colored PS2 Slims tend to go for a little bit more. The white ones are the most rare. I'll probably sell this. It's complete with a 32 meg memory card for, I don't know, 65 or 70 bucks with free shipping. I might try this out on Amazon as well. I haven't looked up and see what they sell for on FBA, but from what some of the people in the Hangouts have been telling me, they sell better on FBA than they do on eBay. Like mine will sit, I'll get a PS2 Slim, just a regular black one with a memory card and all Sony components, and they can sit for a month before they sell for 55 or 60 bucks. And you know, I test all my stuff, I clean it up, I make sure it looks good before it goes out. Video games are my specialty, so I take extra care with those, and they still sit. Found this guy. It was $1, regularly $1.99. Got it for half price. It's a Sodaku Mega Screen. Comes with a stylus. My experience with these old handhelds, they usually work. So figured for $1, can't lose. It'll sell for 20 bucks on eBay, I think it was. Now this is an old PS1 controller. It's the original PlayStation, but because of the color, I paid $2 for it. It'll sell for at least 15. The clear reds, blues, greens, they tend to sell for a pretty good chunk over the other ones, so I'm always willing to spend a few bucks on those just because they go fast and they go for a little bit more. And if you can get a lot of them, like 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 of those with a multi-tap, I mean, I've sold lots like that for upwards of 60, 80 bucks and paid maybe 5 or 10 for everything. Here's another thing I got. I might keep this. It's a Roxio VHS to DVD converter. So basically, it's got all the software and wires that you need inside to basically hook up a VCR to your computer and burn DVDs from VHS tapes. And I find a lot of old VHS tapes that are kind of rare, that hard to find the actual DVDs for. Like just the other day I found a VHS of an old Hicks and Gracie documentary. The DVD sells for over $100. The VHS, you know, I got it in a lot with a bunch of other UFC tapes and stuff for like $5. But it'd be cool to have that on DVD. There's another thing I got from that first thrift store. It's a DVD player with an extra screen. It's Polaroid brand, so it's really low end, but you know, these screens, people can still use them for parts and stuff, even if just the screen is worth money. And it comes with the instructions, it's got everything. If it works, looks like it's missing the cables, no biggie, I'll find those. Even without the cables, it's still worth something, like I said, just for parts. I'm guessing, let's see, I paid $9. Yeah, probably get 30 or 40 bucks for these. The other sale that all the Goodwills were having were 99-cent jeans. And of course, there were about 5 pairs of jeans left on the rack. This was one of them. I don't know the label, it's Empire, but they're skinny jeans. And they're in very good shape. No stains, no tears, no nothing. Skinny jeans sell. I don't think it matters as long as they're decent quality. You know, I mean, they've got pretty cool embroidery or patching on it. The stitching's really nice. They've got a little metal badge on the tag. You know, the tags inside are cool. They've got all the little extra details that make them look a little more high end. I'll probably end up taking this to a consignment shop that I sell a lot of clothes at. Basically, what I do with the stuff that she likes to try to sell is I bring them to her. She gets more money than I can get for the stuff on eBay most of the time when it sells. It doesn't always sell, and she doesn't take that much. Like, if I bring her 50 items, she'll pick out 10, and one will sell a week. So I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks. So far it kind of sucks. I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing it, but it gets the stuff out of my house, and I don't have to deal with it after that until she calls me after a month or two and says, hey, come pick up your stuff. Got a TI-30X calculator, very good condition for $1.50. Works perfectly. This thing's like new. That thing should go for 15 or 20 bucks. Nothing major, but hey, free money. Ships first class, so I can do free shipping and not even worry about it. Now this just kind of jumped out at me. Had to have it. Really like this little statue. It was $1. It's a little red resin statue. I collect the Happy Buddhas and some of the Chinese resin. This is I can't remember his name, but he's like the world eater or something like that in the Hindu religion. I don't know, but I'll look it up if I decide to sell it. If not, I don't really care. It's just such a cool little statue. I like it a lot, so probably end up keeping that. And the last thing I got at that thrift store, no, not the last thing. One of the last things I got was this crayon maker. It was $2. Thing sells for like 30 or 40 on FBA, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But I guess you just melt crayons and turn it into like random colored crayons. But everything inside is still sealed, brand new. I'm gonna sell it as such. Just put some shrink wrap on it and call it a day. And this last thing is totally and utterly out of my realm. I have no freaking clue what I'm gonna do with this thing. But it looks cool. It's handmade in the USA. It was $3. It's a handmade, like quilted I guess. I don't even know how to describe this thing. Photo album. Lots of lace, lots of handmade by Mary Selby. Probably a nobody, but whatever. Inside was this black and white photograph. A bunch of old people hanging around doing something. It doesn't look that old. It's just black and white, so it looks cooler. But you know, all the pages are still in good shape. Still use this as a photo album, so I'm sure somebody will buy it. I'll probably, judging by the quick and dirty research that I did, probably sell it for 30 or 40 bucks. Probably do free shipping. I don't know. Next stop I did was oh wait, I did have one more thing. A box of baseballs, or a bucket of baseballs. There were 29 baseballs, all of them Adidas, in this bucket. This is the only one that looks dirty and it's unlabeled. So they seem to be going for about 30 bucks a dozen, shipped. And the bucket itself was one of those stadium buckets or whatever that that have the foam seat on top for camping or whatever. So I'll probably sell the bucket after I sell the balls, do it all separate. I'll probably make 40-50 bucks off of that. Then the next stop that I made was this game store. It's not really a game store, it's more kind of like a Best Buy, but it's not Best Buy. I think it's owned by Hastings or something, but it's like this huge multimedia store. They sell a little bit of everything from records and books to video games and TVs, but they sell vintage. They're what they call vintage games for $3 a piece. Anything that is not a current system, PSP, PS2, PlayStation 1, original Xbox, anything. And anything that it does not have a case with it for $2.98. And they also had a big bin of all of their games that didn't have artwork for 99 cents that they had just put out today. I went through it. It had probably been picked over. I know a lot of other local pickers go through that place every day. I used to go there every day, and it was a lot better a year ago. Now, I still try and get there once a week, but it's not what it was. But, you know, I got a $7 game for $1. Whoop-de-doo. And then I got a bunch of PS2 games. This is probably the best one. It was a $20 game for $3. The rest of these are 8 to 12. Nothing spectacular, but the other cool thing about this store is they buy books and they give very good store credit. So a lot of penny books that I would get on Amazon, I can take them 200 of those. Stuff that I wouldn't want to sell on Amazon, and they'll go through them and they'll take them as generic, and some of them they'll pay more for because they sell them in the store. And usually I end up averaging out about, I don't know, 20 to 50 cents a book. And when you bring them 100 of them, then that's a big deal. I mean, I had like $20 on a gift card left over, so I really only paid like 15 bucks for that stack of games, which was alright. Then we got to I left there, driving home, drove past the last thrift store, and there was like 20 minutes left until they were going to close. So I figured, what the hell, I'm just going to go in there, do a quick once over, see what I could find. Not anything really crazy, but it was worth the trip. Got another Discman. This one's probably 15 or 20 bucks. Paid $1.50 for this one, as long as it works. I don't really, for $1.50, I'll take the chance. Dreamcast AV cable. I saved these. Dreamcast, Sony, all that. If you get whenever I get a bunch of them, I'll sell them in a lot, and you know, I might get $3 a piece for them, and when I sell 5 or 10 at a time, it's decent money. I also have a lot of video game stores around town that I can sell them to that they'll pay me $5 for them all day if they have a system that they need it for, just so they can put the system out. And Another thing I got was this Wii controller, $2. I can sell these for 20 bucks or whatever, 15 to 20, and they sell pretty quick. This I got because I've got a bunch of hydroponic stuff, and I live in Colorado. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I might find, this is the expensive part that I didn't really want to deal with or mess around with, but I got it for $1.50. So maybe I'll go ahead and see if I can get a decent setup going. Bought this guy. It's a Sony Val computer adapter, laptop power adapter. It was $1.50. These things sell for 15 or 20 bucks. It's always good to check the power cables and the AV cables, because there's some stuff that you find on that rack that could be worth over $100 easy every once in a while. Most of the time, all you end up with is stuff like this that you pay a couple bucks for, throw it in a box, and when you need it, it's there. But those computer adapters, they sell okay, and you can make money on them. I did go through, when I was walking past the books, I wasn't going to stop and scan, but I saw this, 100 Nights of Great Sex, and it had the biggest pain in the ass sticker to get off of the barcode. But I eventually opened up enough of the barcode that I could scan it. $67 on FBA or on Amazon. Nobody has it on FBA. I'll probably put it up for like 70 bucks. And then this guy, just another random one that was on the same shelf. I did one shelf of books because after the first 10, I was like, okay, I'm not going to sit here all day and do this. But this one went for like 15, I think, and it was 50 cents, both of them, 50 cents each. So that was a pretty good deal. Also bought this roll of craft paper. Hello. It's bigger than the craft paper that I normally use. It's also red, but it's the same material, nice heavy paper. It was $1 for the roll, and I use this a lot to cover up boxes. When I'm selling like old DVD player or brand new DVD players and box sets of big special edition video games and stuff like that, where it doesn't really need a box, but I still don't want everybody to know what it is. And the last cool thing that I got, I see these all the time, and I just started getting into men's clothes. Trying to anyway. It's a slow process, but I bought this because it was $4. It's a projection screen. Seems to me like it would be the perfect size for a little photo booth for my men's clothes, just to take pictures and stuff. We'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll probably redonate it. I'm not going to try and sell this thing. I'm not going to keep it around the house if it's not something that I'm using all the time. But it was cool. It's in good shape. And it's got that nice bright white backdrop. Should work. If it doesn't, oh well. $4. I'll take that as a cost of trying to figure something out. Education, But yeah, this is what I've actually been up to. Yeah, big pile of clothes over there that I need to go through and start measuring, taking pictures of. Last weekend I did about 20 or 30 auctions, something like that, and I sold 3 or 4 things this week, which from what I understand from reading everybody else's, watching everybody else's videos, reading Facebook posts, that's pretty normal. So, but when you're paying $1 or $2 for this stuff, or you're just pulling old stuff out of your closet that you would have just donated anyway, and it's selling for 20, 30, 50 bucks, then it's kind of worth your time. But we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, I'll just redonate the crap. I mean, I've already probably come close to I mean, I know I've got some high-end, really high-end stuff in there that I can make every penny that I've spent so far on. and I'm trying to avoid clothes as much as possible. Like I said, I found that $1 pair of skinny jeans. Those should sell fast. I'm not even going to look at them. They're going to go on a consignment wall, and they'll sell for 30 or 40 bucks. But that's it. That's what I got today. And hopefully I'll be making a lot more of these videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.